Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be showcasing this game called Ghost Driver. I just found it up a few days ago, so after playing it I think it's worth making a video and sharing it with you guys. So yeah, now this game is actually just created on May, so it's actually very new. Now let's get into it. Alright, so as you can see, the loading screen is pretty similar to Midnight Chasers, which is also a highway. And also we got this pretty cool cutscene. So now let's get to the gameplay. This game is very simple. It's just a no Hesi game and highway racing. So apart from the dealership and the customization area, the other parts are simply about cutting up in traffic. So yeah. Now let's dive into the game features. So as you can see, there's this counting here which counts your amount of swerve without crashing. Now the first special features I'm gonna showcase is about the skybox of the game, which except for just the time of the game, you can also set it to galaxies and stuff, but you can clearly see it's just an image on the sky. But I mean, it's pretty special and good for content. My personal favorite is this aurora thing here. And now the next feature is about the weather, which there's 3 settings with light, rain, storm, and storm with lightning, which is pretty detailed compared to other game weathers. Now the next special feature about this game is the drift mode, and this game is probably the only game with this feature. And I recently started my own game project, which I'm planning to add these type of drift modes to the game too, cause like it's very cool to drift on the highway while cutting up with hypercars. With this game's existence now, I guess content creators can finally make those viral no Hesi drifting clips with Roblox. Now the next special feature about this game is the camera movements, which as you can see in first person here, the shaking is very realistic, while you can still drive comfortably with the first person mode. Comparing to Midnight Chasers are first person cams are very shaky. And as a person who loves realistic driving, I always avoid using first person on Midnight Chasers, but now in this game I can use first person comfortably. Now the next feature is also about camera modes, which we have this gap cam mode, and it really moves like a 360 camera, and yeah, it's just pretty cool. Not really necessary, but I guess it's also another cool way to make content, and it's very good for those roleplay YouTubers. Now the next part I'm gonna be talking about is something that even high-end games like Forza lack, which is the feeling of speed. Now if I get onto this golf and accelerate, then it just feels like very normal, like just a normal sports car like that. And it's also not that shaky. Now if I get to first person mode, it still feels pretty normal and it doesn't shake that much. Now if I get into my G87, let me spawn in first, and I get to first person mode. So now you can clearly feel the acceleration, like the camera is zooming out. Like you can really feel like there's actually G-force around. And when I turn, it shakes much more than the Golf, which is a very good feeling of speed as a robot. Now the next thing is the cars feature, which, as you can see, there's a screen here and I can click onto the map. It really works. That's very surprising feature and very unique. And now I'm stuck in the map. Let me try spawning. Anyways, let's just move on to the car selections. And as you can see, there's not a lot of cars right now, but I won't complain. Like, the game just started, and as you can see, most of the cars are not stock. And as you can see, the G87 and G80 already has the 8-row kit, and this Trackhawk also has a wide body. This Audi R8, it has some splitters and spoilers, and also all of the cars had their rims changed. And there's also one bike in the game, and it's a dirt bike, which is very necessary because, like, this is a highway game. But anyways, now let's move to the customization part, which is probably the favorite thing about this game. Now here there's a lot on the paint. You can see there's tins and there's a lot of categories. It's not just secondary and primary, so yeah. And performance is sorted out with stages, and each stages needs to be unlocked with levels. The transmission is also very detailed compared to Minute Chasers. Induction is also same as the other upgrades. And also there's exhaust equalizer, which is another unique thing. And there's also the gap cam feature, which I can remove it. Now this is probably the most unique customization, because, like, at first I thought only Prodigy Drift had these type of interior customization, but now this one even has more. Now there's the radar detectors. You can also put decorations in the passenger, which I placed a sitting cat there. I can't really show it because my hand's blocking it. Now there's also a cup holder here, which I can also place different drinks onto it. Now there's also the mirror ornament, which is pretty cool. Now for the body kit, there's not a lot for this car, but I won't blame the devs, because, like, this car already got the 8-row kit, so I guess we don't really need that much stuff. Now there's also roof rack and roof box. But now let's move on to some other lighting settings. Like, there's also the rear lights, but yeah, you can change different colors. Now there's also starlights, which I believe only this game has. Now let's get to free cam and see if there's the starlights originally. Okay, so now there's no starlights, so now let me change the color of it. Alright, let's go for blue and go back to free cam and let's see. Oh, yo, there's actually starlights, bro. That's so unique, bro. Dude, this is the only game that has these, bro. I didn't expect that, bro. I actually didn't expect that. Now let's move on to some other customizations, like the underglow, but it needs to be unlocked with Roblox, which is pretty unreasonable considering Midnight Chasers got those for free. And for window decals, I don't have those, but I'm gonna show one of the cars that include window decals. So yeah. So now let's get back to one thing that I missed out on the vehicle features, which is the opening parts. which as you can see only the doors open and the trunk, the hood, it doesn't open, which hopefully they add this because most high quality car games do include this. Now that's it for today's video, and I really hope the devs can be able to see this video because I did left some valuable feedbacks. But anyways, comment down below if you guys want me to make more content about this game or review the Game Pass. So that's it. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. So bye, have a nice day.